This is part two, or part two of part two, part three of part two, whatever it is. I'm going to try and cut by that wall, but I got to move the scaffold down a bit. I reloaded some paint here, and that corner I forgot it's going to be, I didn't tape it. It's a different color. I should have tried doing a light beaded tape. But we're beyond that. We're either going to fix it or break it. But we're going to paint that corner and cut it. So hopefully it's going to be okay. Especially when I go to cut the other color in. Well, you can't really see it, but it'd be more work than it's worth to get that camera over there, and I'm in a different angle, so hopefully you can see this part. I'll do some video after it's done. I figure you can see this part. When I get lower, you might not see that part. But hopefully you can see that part. It's kind of hard to hug the wall and paint, maneuver around. What I'm doing in some of it, I'm actually overlapping the wall a little bit. And then when I cut the rose gold on the side, it'll overlap just a little so there's no white streak. So it's overlapped. I know I shouldn't do this, but I want to go back up before I'm too far along. Right there, I'm going to overlap it a little bit more. Get all the white spots out. So when I overlap it, it has something to overlap. That way the two aren't meeting together crooked. Because if you overlap one, you're going to get a straight cut. Okay. I'm going to stop there, readjust. I want to cut the rest of that wall. I know it's a little bit of pain. I have to move that scaffold and all this stuff. But I want to get that wall cut because that's one important to get dry. Mainly. So I want to get that cut done first. And then this other stuff's all taped so I can use the other brush for that. I'm going to try and save the cut brush for cutting. I did okay for, freehand. I'm not a big freehander. It turned out better than I expected. A couple spots I wouldn't mind touching. But once you touch it, it's a tedious situation. You got to touch it. I'll get the little artist brush, and in a couple spots I will touch them up. So if it needs it, I'll ask the person that's going to be staying here what Gigi thinks about her ceiling. And if she wants it touched, I'll touch it up. If not, finito. I'll leave it alone. Okay. Thanks for stopping in.